Suspense is the lifeblood of a thriller. It's the difference between watching passively and being glued to the edge of your seat. A good thriller doesn't just tell a story, it makes the audience feel like they're part of it. Uncertainty is the key. The audience should constantly be asking themselves, what's going to happen next? This anticipation, this knot in their stomach is what we're aiming for. It's about creating a world where danger feels real and immediate. The goal is not just to entertain, but to engage the audience on a primal emotional level. We want them to experience the fear, the anxiety, the adrenaline rush right alongside our characters. That's how you create a truly memorable experience. One of the most effective tools for building suspense is pacing. A slow, deliberate build-up can be far more effective than a barrage of jump scares. Think of it like a pressure cooker. You want to gradually increase the heat until it's almost unbearable. Music and sound design are also crucial. The right score can heighten tension, while well-placed sound effects can make even the most mundane action feel ominous. Silence can be just as effective, creating an eerie stillness that amplifies anticipation. Plot twists and red herrings are essential ingredients. They keep the audience guessing, constantly questioning what they think they know. But these twists should feel organic to the story, not like cheap tricks designed to shock. One of the biggest mistakes a filmmaker can make is relying too heavily on cliches. Jump scares, for instance, can be effective sparingly, but overuse them and they lose their impact. The same goes for predictable plot devices and over-the-top gore. Another common pitfall is failing to develop believable characters. If the audience doesn't care about the characters, they won't feel invested in their fate. This is where strong writing and compelling performances are essential. Exposition dumps are another surefire way to kill suspense. Too much information all at once can overwhelm the audience and undermine the sense of mystery. It's better to reveal information gradually, keeping the audience engaged and wanting more. Section 4. Case Studies, Mastering the Craft. Take Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, for example. The film's suspense comes not from graphic violence, but from masterful pacing, suggestive camera work, and Bernard Herrmann's iconic score. The shower scene is a masterclass in building tension. Another great example is The Silence of the Lambs. The film keeps the audience on edge by keeping Hannibal Lecter's true nature shrouded in mystery. We're both terrified of him and strangely drawn to his intellect. More recently, Get Out brilliantly used suspense to explore themes of race and identity. The film slowly ratchets up the tension, creating a pervasive sense of unease that culminates in a truly unforgettable climax. Section 5. The fine line, suspense versus surprise. It's important to distinguish between suspense and surprise. Surprise is a momentary jolt, like a jump scare. Suspense, on the other hand, is sustained tension, a slow burn that keeps the audience on the edge of their seats. Think of it this way. Surprise is showing the audience a bomb under the table. Suspense is letting them know there's a bomb, but not telling them when or if it's going to explode. Suspense is about creating anticipation, about making the audience active participants in the story. A truly effective thriller will use both surprise and suspense to maximum effect. It's about finding the right balance, knowing when to shock the audience and when to let the tension simmer. Section 6. In conclusion, leaving audiences wanting more. Mastering suspense is an art form. It requires a deep understanding of storytelling, character, and audience psychology. It's about creating a world where danger feels real and consequences matter. The best thrillers stay with us long after the credits roll. They linger in our minds, making us question what we would do in similar situations. They remind us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create ourselves. So, the next time you're watching a thriller, pay attention to how the filmmaker builds suspense. What techniques do they use? Do they succeed in keeping you engaged? By studying the masters and learning from their examples, we can all strive to create stories that truly captivate and enthrall.